morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. Right here's a little bit of a drama video. This is why me and Couragejd can no longer associate and we're no longer friends. I'll let the video speak for itself. All it says, if you do enjoy this, drop a like, share with a friend, start ringing the bell. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, guys, listen. I have to have a conversation. We have to have a conversation. I'm gonna bring this to light. Couragejd. Couragejd. A fellow fat individual. Couragejd tweeted out. You all ready for this? Potatoes are the worst carb. Mashed potatoes are low tier. Thick cut steak fries are low tier. Tater tots are low tier. Baked potatoes are low tier. Rice and pasta are infinitely, that is the literal word he used here, better. I said, as a fat person, you got ass food takes. He got 6,700 likes on his. I got 13,000 likes on my tweet. I double ratioed Couragejd. Jack baits a lot, okay? Some would say Jack is a master baiter. I think that he legitimately believes what he tweeted. So I have a lot of issues with what Jack said in that tweet, and I'm gonna try to communicate clearly and effectively as to why I think that his take is ass. Let's start from the beginning, okay? The potato, all right, is a core item that people have been eating for generations. Now, obviously, you know, rice, that's kind of in the same boat. Pasta, though, pasta, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Pasta doesn't just come out of the ground. Is that true? Is that true? The potato comes out of the ground. I think rice also comes out of the ground somehow. But once again, I'm not, you know, an archaeologist. Okay, I'm not, you know, an archaeologist. Pasta, that doesn't just pop up out of the ground. Okay, so when you think about what the earth makes, okay, and what is good, potatoes and rice are in that category.
I'm not an archaeologist, guys.
Here's the larger issue I have with the whole tweet, all right? The largest issue. It's literally the first sentence. He says, potatoes are the worst carb. That sentence, that statement is I can't even wrap my head around him saying that potatoes are the worst carbohydrate out there. Dude, I'm sitting there, I'm like, he has to be baiting. I went into Discord with Jack and Tyler earlier before I went live, and I had a little bit of a conversation, okay? I'm pretty sure, I'm not a nutritionist here, but I think potatoes are the best, like, carbohydrate when it comes to, like, macronutrients and shit like that. And you can get really in depth with shit like that, but I'm pretty sure that even over rice, I think like a potato technically like outweighs rice in the health department, I think. Now I might be wrong about that. Rice and potato are probably, here's what I'll say. Pasta's definitely on the bottom, but like as far as simple carbs go, potatoes and rice are usually the two go-to. Now, so I basically was like, Jack just has ass takes and this is bait. I went into Tyler's stream earlier and Jack is in there and I'm having a conversation with Jack and he kept going back to this one point he kept making. And he said, and I quote, I would rather have crispy Brussels sprouts instead of potatoes. And so that sentence alone, I'm sitting there and I'm like, how are these even, I feel like we're comparing two things that aren't supposed to be compared or something like that. And immediately I'm kind of like, well, we're not even talking about carbs here anymore because that's like a vegetable, but well, I think potatoes are also technically vegetables, all right? Technically. Here's where this gets crazy, bro. I said to Jack, what about poutine? How are you gonna discredit potatoes as a whole? What about poutine? I fucking love poutine. If you've had poutine, you probably love it too. I'm from New York, Canada. A lot of like Canadian food trucks will come down with some lit poutine. He tries to discredit what I'm saying and he goes, no, no, no. You don't love French fries. You love what the gravy and the cheese and all of that. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't really love Brussels sprouts. You love the butter, the fried oil. You love the, I mean, some Brussels sprouts have like bacon. I'm like, homie, you're not walking in the wilderness and grabbing a Brussels sprout and eating it. You're not. You love butter. You don't love Brussels sprouts, okay? And in that same regard, he could say, oh, you don't love potatoes, you love gravy. I'm like, well, it's like, and then he goes, no, you're not paying attention. But just so I'm clear, I'm right there, right? And I will say, I'll say this. I will openly say this. I am not huge on baked potatoes. I'm not huge. There are some times where I have a good steak and a good baked potato with the sour cream and the chives and everything, and I love it. And I really do love it. There's sometimes, but not all the time. I will completely admit that, okay? But I was like, dude, are you telling me, and this was my point, I'm like, you're telling me you're going to have a bowl of cooked pasta. That's it. Nothing else. No butter. Nothing. No red sauce, no Alfredo sauce. I'm like, you're not gonna eat that, okay? He kept trying to like take away the things that I was putting on my potato dishes and be like, no, you don't love potatoes, you love sour cream. I'm like, no, you don't love pasta, you love butter, you little fat bitch. Kind of went back and forth for a little while, and I feel like I made some pretty good points. But then he kept saying, he goes, dude, I was on the debate team in 9th grade. And apparently he was on the debate team in 9th grade. The point I was trying to make to him is even with the individual things he calls out with steak fries and a baked potato, and I think he said, what is it? Tater tots. I don't know why he threw tater tots in that mix. Tater tots are elite by themselves.
And they are also elite. If you've had a loaded tater tot like skillet. I just had it the other day at like a restaurant. It was like a tater tot thing with like pulled cheese. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Even all of that aside, he said potatoes are the worst carb. And that alone, I couldn't get over that sentence. And every time I tried to bring something up that he loved that was a potato, he changed the conversation every single time. And just to be clear, I love a good rice dish. I love a good pasta. I do. Okay, I love all carbs. I do. I'm fat, right? Out of all the carbohydrates we can have, you cannot put potato at the bottom. The versatility of potatoes is unbelievable. You can have potato any time of day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Sometimes he tweets things that are like, okay, they're like this, but I truly think he actually believes what he's saying. He literally told me that he is looking at my double ratio on him like he needs to enlighten the 13,000 people that like my tweet. I didn't know I was going to get on this big of a tangent about this, but dude, I really, Jack, this might be the end of our friendship based on a take like that, because he's doubling down after the conversation we had. And someone in chat just brought this up. Someone brought up gnocchi. And Jack was trying to say that gnocchi is trying to be pasta, and that's why it's ass. Gnocchi is literally a potato pasta. It's that pasta that you love so much, right? Gnocchi is that, and that's a potato. That's the point I was trying. Like, that's the point I'm making. He loves pasta. Gnocchi is a pasta made out of potatoes. I'm gonna have to block him on Twitter again, bro. If he keeps tweeting bullshit like this, I'm gonna have to block him. Like, for him to say he doesn't like potatoes, I don't think he realizes the amount of things that he's saying he doesn't enjoy, and that it's low tier. Oh, Jack, you're in here. Hey, Jack, I truly can't believe, Jack, I got back. I didn't think I was gonna get on this huge tangent, but here I fucking am. And I just want you to understand how bad your take is. I have the worst food takes, Jack. I can't even look you in the eyeball. I can't. Listen, the point I'm making, Jack, this sentence alone should sum you up. A pasta cannot be a potato. A potato can be a pasta. How are you gonna say that potatoes are the worst carb when they can be other carbs? That's the end of the discussion. I won the debate. That's it. Go eat a raw potato and let me know your thoughts. Jack, why are we eating everything raw? You're not eating anything raw, okay? What are you, Liver King Jr.? You're not eating fucking shit raw. You're not eating Brussels sprouts raw. You're not eating crab legs raw. You're dunking that shit in butter, okay? This shouldn't be based on raw, okay? Hey, Jack, go eat raw pasta. I want you to record a video. Don't even fucking put it in water, literally. If you're gonna make the comment about taking the potato out of the earth and not cleaning the mud off, I want you to go into your, I'm sure you got some pasta in there, you little fat bitch. I want you to open that up, and I want you to bite into that fucking pasta. Go eat some uncooked rice while you're at it.